Good evening.
Morning.
I'm Charlie Crowson.
And I'm Chris Sillett.
Happy New Year to everybody. I hope everyone had a really good holiday. Those who managed to get time off. And I'd like to welcome Chris Sillett to the news team. He's going to be doing his debut this evening. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, Charlie, I am from America, and I've been in Thailand for 8 years now, and in Korat that whole time.
Crikey, mate, yeah, well.
Yeah. I like the food.
Nice, yeah, the food is attractive, isn't it?
Indeed it is.
Okay, well, we'll get started with the first piece today. There's going to be a few pieces about the New Year traffic, and yeah, we'll see how we get on. The Mitrapap Road in Ampere Nongsun, Nakhon Ratchasima province has been full of traffic today as citizens are travelling back to work after New Year celebrations. At Chiang Rai Bus Terminal 2, many people have been waiting for their buses to get out of Chiang Rai to Bangkok or other regions. The Chiang Rai Transport Office says there will be about 20,000 passengers travelling today. The office has prepared over 50 buses for those passengers. At Udon Thani Bus Terminal 1, many people are buying tickets and travelling back to their work. The bus terminal is packed with passengers who are waiting for their buses. 25 spare buses are prepared for transfers for those passengers who are heading back to Bangkok, and the Transport Office will ensure there will be no passengers stuck at the terminal. At Lampang train station, many passengers are travelling back to work as well. One officer at the train station told us that the free train numbered 102 has been fully booked since December the 31st. Some passengers who did not book in advance will have to stand up on the train for the full journey home. So there'll be some fairly nasty journeys back.
I believe so, yeah.
Did you get stuck in traffic at all?
No, I didn't. I was in Korat for New Year's, so I just took tuk-tuk, so I was fine.
Good. Okay, so what have you got to tell us about?
More on traffic. Many people are traveling back to Bangkok today, and Mitrapap Road has become packed. Traffic police opened more lanes, and traffic got back to normal this morning. On Mitrapap Road at Talad K, Ampere Nongsun, Nakhon Ratchasima province, many people were traveling back to Bangkok, and the road became very packed after there was an accident at the intersection. Traffic police had to open more lanes to relieve the traffic. In Muang, Nakhon Ratchasima, the traffic was not bad today. On the bypass route, traffic moved smoothly, but there were a few traffic jams in some areas such as Tambun, Klangdong, Ampel Pakchong, and intersections in different communities. Some people decided to skip their first day of work to avoid traffic jams and chaos in the bus stations or train stations. On Mitrapap Road from Ampel Buayai to Ampel Sida, the cars were stuck in traffic for over 3 kilometers. Most of the people were traveling back to Bangkok from their hometowns. Traffic police decided to open detour routes and lanes to reduce the traffic, but most people still chose to travel via Mitrapap Road. And Mitrapap Road, as we all know, can be one of those big messes, especially during the holidays. I've been there. How about you?
Absolutely, yeah. Well, I noticed heading down to Bangkok that a lot of the buses coming out of Bus Terminal 2 were taking diversions down the Khon Kaen bypass road.
Oh, yes.
So a lot of buses have been trying to take advantage of that road and making sure that they stay off the Mitrapap Road.
I was lucky. A friend of mine on Facebook actually posted pictures of the traffic on Saturday, so I decided to stay in Bangkok an extra day in order to avoid the traffic back to Korat. And on Sunday, it was a nice bus ride home.
It was gone, yeah. Well, nice, except for the steaming headache that I assume was due to the weather.
Yes, Bangkok's a bit hotter than Korat, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, our next piece. The Office of Disaster Prevention and Mitigation, Division 5, Nakhon Ratchasima, has revealed accident rates during the holiday season. Over 100 people had accidents and over 40 million bahts worth of damages were caused. Mr. Walap Tepakdi, the director of the Office of Disaster Prevention and Mitigation, Division 5, Nakhon Ratchasima, summarized the total accidents that occurred in 4 northeastern provinces: Nakhon Ratchasima, Surin, Buriram, and Chayapum. 184 accidents happened during December 27th to January the 1st, 2013. 12 more compared to last year. Nakhon Ratchasima had 58 accidents, 53 people were injured and 10 were killed. Surin, 56 accidents, 64 people were injured and 5 killed. Buriram had 69 accidents, 74 people were injured and 9 were killed. Chayapum, just 1 accident and 1 killed. The majority of those accidents involved drinking and driving over the speed limit and breaking other traffic laws. Motorcycles had the most accidents, then pickup trucks and saloon cars. Most damages added up to a worth of around 50 million baht. So there's been a fair bit of damage again caused, and unfortunate fatalities, an increase on last year. So just a reminder to be off the roads at New Year, and be aware that there are a lot of drink drivers out there.
Yeah, and there's always taxis, and there's always tuk-tuks, and it's better to be safe than end up staying on the road.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. So did you enjoy your New Year?
Oh, I did enjoy my New Year quite a bit. It was not quite as exciting as I thought it would be, because somehow my plans got messed up by somebody else. They dropped the ball on the planning, as they tend to do a lot.
Dropped the ball. Any nice presents? Did you get anything in the new year?
Actually, no, I didn't. In fact, I'm pretty sure that a package from home is still sitting in Bangkok because of the traffic caused by New Year and the holiday season. In fact, our next story is more on the accidents on the road this holiday season. Nakhon Ratchasima province has released a summary of the accidents which occurred during the 6 days of the holiday season. The total was 58 accidents, 10 people were killed, and 30 million bahts worth of damages. Mr. Ukrit Pongsupa, I'm sorry about that, Nakhon Ratchasima's vice governor, presided over the daily strategies adaptation for New Year holiday meeting. The meeting was set up to obtain reports from all sectors in charge of road safety and accidents. The total number of losses and damage caused by accidents from December 27, 2012 to January 1, 2013 was worth over 37,786,500 baht. Pakchong district had 15 accidents. Muang Nakhon Ratchasima had 8 accidents. Chok Chai, Tan Kong Tod, and Nonsun districts had 5 accidents each. Khonburi, Seong Sang, and Sung Nun districts each had 3 accidents. Non Thai and Kam Sakak Sang districts had 2 accidents each. Khong, Ban Lum, Pak Tong Chai, Pi Mai, Hua Talang, Champuang, and Wang Nam Kiao each had only 1 accident. The majority of these accidents involved drinking, driving over the speed limit, immediate turning, and bad visibility or poor road conditions. Of the 58 total accidents, the 10 killed, 9 were male and 1 were female. Of the 53 people injured, 46 were male and 7 were female. Motorcycles were involved in the majority of the accidents, followed by pickup trucks, saloons, and taxis.
Well, there's quite a mouthful there going through those provinces.
Oh, yeah. Going through those provinces.
I think you nailed them.
I do know them. I can actually
sing a song.
These are ampers.
Oh,
I know.
Okay.
I know the jangwats. I don't really know the ampers all that well.
Do you think maybe there's time for the song before the break, or
before the break? I don't know. Do we have one more story, or should I try again?
Well, We'll cut to the break now. We'll do a little rehearsal and then we'll come back with the song maybe afterwards. We'll be back right after this break. Welcome back. So how are you feeling about that challenge then?
Is it right now?
Do you think?
I think I can do it. I can do it. I'll start. Okay.
Give it a go.
I'll try right here. I can't name all 77 of them, though.
No.
I'll tell you that right now. Okay. Buriram, Yasotan, Mukdahan, Udon, Surin, Galasin, Hua Hin, Konkan, Chayapum, Phetchabun, Satun, Lamphun, Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, Hat Yai,
Good.
Nong Khai.
Good.
Oh, goodness. Rayong, Ranong, Yala, Songkla, Phuket, Pichit, Royet, Sisaket, Khorat, Noradiwat, Mesat, Trat, Mahasarakam, Nan, Lampang. Ooh, here's a hard one. Lopburi, Saraburi, Pachaburi, Lopburi, Saraburi, Pachaburi, Chonburi,
Yeah.
Tonburi, Nontaburi, Ratchaburi, Pechaburi,
Crikey, right?
Panga, Payao, Bay, Mehong Song, Aranya Pratet, Krungtep.
I'm going to give you a round of applause there.
Thank you.
I think
Thank you.
that's a very, very
you very
well done
much.
challenge.
Thank you very much.
We're having a clap. We're even having a round of applause from the cameraman here. So that's top. That's top draw.
I think my pronunciation was
Good.
passable.
Pretty good, yeah. Yeah. Okay, our next story. Nakhon Ratchasima's assistant police commander revealed there were many traffic law breakers during the new year. Over 6,000 people have received tickets. General Boonlerd Wangwajana, Nakhon Ratchasima's assistant police commander, revealed the policy of road safety during the new year in Nakhon Ratchasima province. There were 6,144 people who broke the traffic laws on January the 1st alone. 1,625 people did not wear helmets. 961 people were caught drink driving. 1,593 people drove without driver's licenses. 107 people drove with well over the speed limit, and 277 people did not follow traffic lights. 284 people drove on the wrong side of the road. 280 people overtook in restricted areas, and 197 people used their phone whilst driving. These people have received tickets or been fined by traffic police officers. The policy was set up to control and prevent accidents in the province. So there is a lot of stories that we were saying just before the new year where Nakhon Ratchasima's police department had said that they would try and enforce a lot of traffic laws and bring out a lot more police. And it seems that they've done that with some success. Still very surprised at some of these numbers. Almost 2,000 people driving without licenses.
That is a bit surprising, isn't it?
It is.
It isn't that hard to get a license. I have a motorcycle license and a driver's license, and it was not that difficult to do that.
One day, 1,500 people caught without licenses. So maybe check your issue, check if your license is still in date, because the police have definitely decided to try and crack down on this, and maybe it'll.
Well, hopefully,
ensure that
but it might only be a holiday thing.
Could be.
And the rest of the year, I don't think they want to have to be out that much. But it's a necessary thing during the holidays when there are that many cars on the road, that many extra people on the road. Absolutely. And we have to thank our law enforcement personnel in Korat. They do what they can, and they do a pretty good job.
Excellent. Right, what have you got to tell us?
I've got a little bit more about tourism during the holiday season. The president of Wangnam Kyao's Tourism Promotion Association announced the numbers for the district. There were over 200,000 visitors to the district of Wangnam Kyaw, and the resulting cash flow reached to over 10 million baht. In Wangnam Kyaw district of Nakhon Ratchasima province, visitors began to travel out of the district, but there are still some visitors still left. Due to the weather and the flower festivals, which have attracted many visitors, Wangnam Kyaw was full of tourists during the holiday season. Mr. Pongthep Malachasing, the president of Wangnam Kyaw Tourism Promotion Association, released the report concerning tourism in the district of Wangnam Kyaw from December 28, 2012 to January 1st, 2013. Over 150,000 visitors descended into the district, and the resulting cash flow amounted to more than 10 million baht. Our high season lasts until the end of February, and I suppose there will be over 300 million baht by the end of that high season coming into Wangnam Kyaw. President Pongthep Malachasing added as well.
Nice.
Those flower festivals are quite impressive if you've ever been to one, and Wangnam Kyaw on its own is just one of the most beautiful places in the entire province of Nakhon Ratchasima.
It is nice. Good avocados as well.
I've never had an avocado up there.
You should ask Uncle Gordon. He's got some. There's a very nice guy who lives out there, grows his own avocados. You'll have lettuces. Lettuce?
I believe
wines.
it's just lettuce.
Lettuce.
Yeah. There's like moose, one of those words.
Like fish, even.
You can have fishes.
You can. But no, I really enjoy getting out to Wangnam Kyaw.
It is, as he said, beautiful. As he did mention, they've, in basically 3 days, December 28th to January 1st, excuse me, they'd raised over 10 million baht. Income had moved into that district. I mean, that's impressive. And he does expect that by the end of February, it will be over 300 million baht.
It's big numbers.
Those are big numbers.
I'm surprised. Okay, we're going to my final piece. Tourists are still travelling up to the mountains of Doi Tung in Chiang Rai province to experience the decent weather and atmosphere. Even though it is the first day back at work for many workers today, Chiang Rai's province, Doi Tung, is still full of tourists. Due to the decent weather and atmosphere, it is full of winter flowers, and tourists are enjoying their trips on the mountain. The temperature today was 10 degrees Celsius. Me Pha Luang Garden is one of the most visited places in Chiang Rai province. The garden today was filled by tourists who came to take photos with flowers and scenery. Souvenirs have been bought by them as well. So another story about flowers there. And have you been up to Chiang Rai province?
Chiang Rai.
Chiang Rai.
I was up there one time. It was cold.
Well, this is it. It's telling me it's 10 degrees in Chiang Rai. What is it here? It must be still in its 20s.
23, I don't know.
23,
I'm sure,
daytime even higher, yeah.
I'm sure if we each had a smartphone, we could have an app and
It
would tell us
We could up that.
right now what the temperature is outside in Karat. I have no idea. It's pleasant. That's
Well,
what
I
know.
dread to think what some Nakhon Ratchasima folk would be wearing if they did head up to Chiang Rai. I've seen some very strong outfits this week, and that's all above 20 degrees. So drop that another 10 degrees, and you'd
Yeah, they'd probably fall down.
yeah, maybe even
Heart attacks, things
yeah.
like that.
You'd be having some
know.
serious.
I'm from a very cold part of America, and I've actually lost all my cold strength now. I'm actually cold at night. I don't run the aircon, turn off the fan, and
You've lost your polar ability.
yes, I've thinned down too much eating nothing but somtam and sticky rice. Let's move on to my last story for the evening. A little bit of a departure, but still about what's going on economically. The vice president for the Board of Northeastern Economy Development is worried about the possible changes to the Constitution and the 300 baht per day minimum wage, which will result in political and economic crisis in 2013. Mr. Tawisan Lonanuruk, the vice president for the Board of Northeastern Economy Development, criticized the situation regarding politics and the economy for 2013. Even as Thailand has seen more investment each year, and Nakhon Ratchasima has the highest rate of investment in the northeastern region, there are many risky factors which need to be addressed. The United States of America and many European countries have been struggling with their economies, as well as the new government's policy of the 300 baht per day minimum wage, which started today. Corruption of politicians and political conflict over the changes to Thailand's constitution would be more reasons for foreign investors to stop investing in Thailand. Many small businesses and enterprises will be affected this year after the new government's policy of the 300 baht per day minimum wage. However, hotel, car service businesses will grow as well. Vice President Tawisan Longnarak added as well.
It's good to see that there is
Some concern?
there's some concern, and it's been long overdue having a minimum wage. Still, whether or not it's going to be completely stuck to, I don't know.
Well, I think it will be, and I think in time you will see it works out better. When people have more money to spend and they spend it here, you're going to see the businesses in Karat will do better. As the Board of Northeastern Economic Development added that Nakhon Ratchasima has the highest rate of investment in all of the Isan region.
Well, I think there's been a lot of variety in this evening's stories. Hope you've enjoyed them. And I've been Charlie Crowson.
And I'm Chris Salette.
Happy New Year to everybody
Happy
one
New
last
Year.
time. Goodbye.
Welcome.